Hey there, my name is Thomas Ritter, and I wanted to invite you to our rider makeover course. It's a course that is designed to help riders who are struggling with certain seat issues. We've identified 10 very common issues that I myself had in the past and that I was able to overcome. And in this course, we will help you figure out, what the issue is if you don't know it yet, and we will help you overcome the seat problem through strategies and through mental images and Feldenkrais lessons. And so we have 10 modules. Each module discusses one particular rider problem. First one is not riding forward enough, which can have a variety of causes. Second one is front to back riding. The third one, tight hips, which is extremely common. I used to have that too. The front to back riding stage, I think, is something everybody goes through at some point. Digging in seat bones is number 4. Gripping legs, number 5. I certainly did that for a while when I was younger. Number 6, tipping forward, very, very common, especially in the canter. 7, pumping torso, where the shoulder rocks forward and back. That's a typical canter seat issue. Number 8 is the collapsing waist. That's something that many people do, crookedness, of the horse and or the rider. The horse always plays a role as well in these. Then number 9, noisy legs, swinging legs, lower legs that are noisy. And number 10, lack of confidence, which is maybe not so much a seat issue per se, but it affects the seat. If the rider is not confident, if the rider is insecure, it certainly harms the seat and the effectiveness of the seat. So, which riders is the course suitable? It's basically for everybody, right? I mean, everybody can improve their seat and their riding, no matter who they are and how well they ride. Seat is something I work on every day too. When I'm on the horse, I'm always conscious of the seat and always trying to sit better. So whether you're a beginner who's just starting out, or whether you're an FEI rider or professional, this will help. Also, professionals who teach seat lessons and who have students might like to get some additional ideas of how they can help their students with their seat issues. That's often it's nice to have more tools as a teacher, right? What if you can't ride? Well, the course is specifically developed for situations where maybe you are unable to get to the barn and ride because maybe you're under lockdown, or maybe you're injured, you're sick, the horse is injured, something like that. But there's always stuff that you can do on the ground between rides, between lessons and so on, to improve yourself so that you get more out of the riding time when you do have a lesson, or when you can get to the barn. And if you can't ride for several weeks, then you can still do stuff in the meantime so that you don't lose ground, and maybe you actually come back a little better than you entered the time off. What equipment do you need for this course? Well, if you do it on the ground, basically you don't really need anything. For the Feldenkrais lessons, you'll need a bit of a floor space, maybe a yoga mat or so, or carpet. You don't even need that if the floor is comfortable enough. And so it's low maintenance in that sense. You don't need a lot. And you can use this the instruction for any type of horse, any type of discipline, any type of tack. So if you are lucky enough that you can ride at the moment, if you're a dressage rider or Western rider, or a hunter jumper or whatever, this will help, because the seat is the seat, right? Balance is balance. Coordination, timing of the aids is really the same regardless of what breed of horse you ride or what discipline you ride, because your seat is either balanced and supple and then you are able to feel the horse and help the horse, or your seat is stiff and unbalanced and then you get in the horse's way regardless of the discipline. So that's kind of the nice thing. It's universal, really, of universal applicability, across the board. So the course has 10 modules, like I said, one module per week. It's a brand new course that we're putting together, and it's a beta course, so we will use your feedback and suggestions to make the course even better next time we run it. No? Oh, we can cut that out.
So it's a 10-week course, to start back with that. So it's actually, don't need to say 10-week, it's a 10-module course, and we cover one mistake per module. Just go ahead and I'll cut that out.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a course with 10 modules. Each module covers one seed mistake, one common seed problem, with theory and visualization and a Feldenkrais lesson to go with that. The Feldenkrais lesson brings that visualization to life, and these are visualizations that helped me in my writing journey, that helped me overcome those mistakes, and I'm hoping that they will help you as well. Then we will hold bonus trainings, 6 bonus trainings. One is how to improve your seed even when you're unable to ride regularly. So strategies basically, that you can use in between rides on the ground. Number 2, how to use the power of imagery and visualization, like an Olympian, because I think in all disciplines the top athletes use visualization quite extensively, and there's research that proves that it is highly effective. Number 3, how to become your own seed coach. So basically what to do if you don't have a good teacher who can help you in the arena on a regular basis. Number 4, seed corrections that are actually making you ride worse. Because there are seed corrections that you hear from time to time that make the problem worse, or that create additional problems rather than fixing the one that they're supposedly addressing. Then number 5, high performance tips for sitting the trot better. I mean, people struggle with sitting the trot well for a long time, especially if the trot is big. If you're riding a horse with big gaits, then it's a challenge sometimes to sit the trot well. And number 6 is then same thing for the canter, how to sit the canter better. Canter has slower rhythm usually than the trot, but it has a bigger amplitude. There's more up and down movement than in the trot, so the canter has its own challenges as well. The course comes with a 30-day guarantee, so if you don't like it, we will refund you your money. If you ask for the refund within 30 days, you will have lifetime access. Otherwise, you will get all upgrades at no extra charge. When we run the course again and we make improvements to the course, so you get those upgrades automatically. The course comes with a Facebook group where you can get support and feedback from Catherine McCrum and myself. Catherine McCrum co-teaches the course with me. She's our Feldenkrais teacher. She's a Feldenkrais practitioner. And in that Facebook group you can ask your questions. We will answer them there. Catherine from her perspective as a Feldenkrais teacher, and I from the riding instructor's perspective. So I hope this sounds interesting to you. Hope you will check it out, and maybe we'll see you in the course.